What is do, my gente? Your boys coming through once again with a new video. On today's video, we're going to talk about Carlos Arellano and his statement saying that if he was to do a transmission, that's not considered GAY. I was like, hold on, man. What are you talking about, Willis? This guy, that's what he said. And his excuse basically was that if a transmission looks like a woman, is beautiful like a woman, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, you know what? This guy, I need to make content on this. And also, I need to talk to you guys about the same people in prison making the same excuses and doing what is wrong. But before we continue with this video, man, I'll highly appreciate it if you hit the like. Throw a comment what you think about this. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want to support your brother. If you don't, thank you anyways for the view. I highly appreciate it. So let's get to it, man. So apparently this comedian, right? Slash guy with the tatted face came on a podcast, right? And out of nowhere, solito se puso right there, you know? Solito se quemó. I don't know. He just came out of nowhere talking or saying that he believes if you do a transmission, it's not GAY. So people were like, hold on, what? So eventually he opened up saying, you know what? I was talking to a transmission, man. And I was thinking about doing content with this transmission. I don't know what kind of content, nor I want to find out about it, right? But he said, not in these words, right? But he said that as he was FaceTiming with this transmission, the more he looked at the transmission, the more calls that he made. He started noticing the beautiful eyes, the beautiful face. And he wasn't even tripping about the Adam's apple. And he was like, you know what? This transmission is fine as hell, man. And I will hit that and I quit it. And I was like, whoa, this guy just say this on the internet? I mean, I couldn't believe it. But I guess there's people like that, you know? Nowadays in society, man, you don't know who's who. So basically, he was saying that this person had a banging ass body, man. And if he had a chance, he'll hit it. No regrets. The thing about this is that they ask him a great question. Not in these words, but I'm gonna twist it a little bit. They asked him, hey, man, does that transmission is manual? Does it have a handle? And he said yes. It has a handle. I was like, oh man! For a quick minute, I just boom glimpsed it, and I like boom went away. Like, oh hell no! Like, get out! No! What's going on right here? That's all wrong. But apparently, that's what Carlos is into. See, the only reason I know Carlos, or I know about him, is that he was going at it with Savage Studios, which it was what, like 2 years ago, and I just seen videos of him like 6 months ago. I'm new to the YouTube, so it's not like I'm laced up with who's who and who whatever, you know. But I was like, man, this guy is weird, you know, in his own way, you know. Maybe thinks that I'm weird, who knows. But I was like, you know what? I need to talk about how people make excuses and do things that they're not right. At the end of the day, that guy was born a male. And no matter if he puts a wig or whatever, he's still a male, you know? So in prison, man, I came across maybe like 3 transmissions. I don't know. Of course, if they're going to be in prison with the males, they have to have a handle, right? But the crazy thing about the transmissions in prison, man, they're beat up, man. They're toothless. They've been through it, man. They've been run through it, man. It's bad, you know. Probably a transmission from my Jeep, and they run that shit hard, so they're kind of beat up, right? The crazy part is that whenever one show up in a yard, you see those guys the level fours, all tatted. I'm not playing, man. There's regular guys who look normal, but there's also those tatted in the face, sleeved up, chasing this, trying to conversate with this person, acting like they're a woman. Even though these individuals are straight hitters, man. Don't get it twisted. But the excuse that the inmate uses is that I'm a lifer. I'm never gonna get out, man. This is my chance. And I was like, whoa. It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense, but that's their excuse. And I mean, you can't get mad. That's their lives. They can do whatever they want, right? I have seen people, right, who said that they were lifers, who they were doing, who had a cellie, a transmission cellie, and they end up going home, meaning they were not lifers. They were, I don't know, man, but it is funny because that's something that I got exposed in prison. Something that's on the open, right? It's on the open, but you don't see it. You only see it at a certain levels, certain spots. Not all the spots, man. It depends where you're at. It depends what prison it is. And at the end of the day, man, no matter how everybody acts, pretends, they all have their feelings. They all have their own little taste, man. And can you get mad at that? That's their personal choice, you know? Just don't come over here trying to convince me that that person is a woman, because I'm going to tell you, well, I'm just going to hit you with reality, man. I said, no, man, this is a guy, and that's it, man. So, messing with that bull crap. But that's something that we see in prison. Straight up, man. You see it on non-actives, but on the actives, there's some undercovers. They only got the GAY, because you cannot just be exposed on the open like that. Why? Because back in the day, they used to have them on the line. It caused a lot of problems. So I'm assuming because it caused a lot of problems, they just pushed them away. And so with this being said, man, I'll rest my case. To next video. Hopefully everything comes out good with the Carlos comedian. And hopefully one of these days, man, he gets to reunite with the love of his life. You know, because he said he's in love with this. He was in love with this individual. But it's all good, man. Hopefully you like this video. To the next video. Muchas gracias. A ratos.